I have been trying to get through for a long time, but I know a lot of people have. I know you have like 1,700 people on a call. Um, but anyway, I wanted to share my dad's story and a short story of mine as well.
Let's
Um,
hear it.
but my father was in the hospital 2 months ago, basically dying. He was truly on his deathbed. He told us all, 5 kids, wife, he wanted to die. Please let him go. And um, anyway, I had started listening to you, and he, I asked him if he would trust me, and we got him off all of his medications. He's been on ivermectin now for uh, 6, 7 weeks, and he went from being he hadn't really he hadn't driven in 6 years. He hadn't walked without a walker in 2 years.
Have we
Everything.
spoken?
No, no,
You
sir.
never,
No,
you didn't come on before?
I have
Somebody
not.
else's, somebody else's dad had given up. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't know if this was you following up, but go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, but I'm so excited to tell you. Um, so my dad is driving now. He doesn't use a walker. He walks wherever he goes without a cane or a walker. Um, he has gotten off all the, he's had everything wrong with him. He's diabetic, heart grade 4 or level 4 heart failure, kidney failure, liver failure, um, edema, diabetes. I mean, you name it. And so we, after he got out of the hospital, we had physical therapists coming by, a couple times a week, whatever, and they were watching his improvement. Um, and we finally they would always go over the medications, and we were very vague about, because we were pulling him off of medications. um, and at the time were replacing it with herbs, but we didn't want to tell the doctor anything that we were doing. But we
Yeah.
realized we had to tell the doctor something. So we told the doctor that he didn't want to be on the medications anymore,
Yeah.
and the doctor advised against it. He said, I want you to know I don't approve of this, but it's his choice.
Sure.
So 2 weeks later, because we had already been doing things, and he had a blood test, and 2 weeks later another blood test, and we got the results, and the doctor had written on the chart, keep doing what you're doing, because all of his numbers were improving. I mean, his bilirubin, creatinine, his red blood cell count, I mean, you name it, everything was going in the right direction. So the doctor didn't know exactly what we were doing, but he wrote on the chart, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
uh, and then anyway, my father had, oh my gosh, I have so much. I have documented photos. I messaged you earlier, um, and Monique, because I wanted you to see what 3 weeks of liquid ivermectin did to his ear. He has had skin cancer in his ear
Yeah.
for 15 years, and it turned black. I
Yeah.
mean, it was totally black in there.
Hmm.
And he had told us that he was not going to have surgery anymore. They already did surgery twice to remove it, and it just came back bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
And if you were to go to your messages and look at the photos, it's amazing. 3 weeks of ivermectin, the 1% ivermectin, swabbing his ears,
Yeah.
it's almost gone. You can see the tissue repairing. You can see everything. It's just incredible. And so he has an appointment with his dermatologist, who's been treating this cancer in his ear for 15 years. He's got an
Yeah.
appointment in the middle of June next month. And by then it will all be gone. It will all be gone. And so I'm just so extremely excited. My siblings cannot believe it. I've got 2 of my siblings on it, the ivermectin, and my dad has gone from his deathbed to, I mean, he's living life again. I mean, he God, I can't even explain it, but he he every day for 2 years he never felt good. He just he didn't want to live. He just didn't, he was in pain, his back, everything. And now he's walking everywhere, and he's doing laps around the house, and he's not using a walker or a cane, and it's just
Wow.
amazing. And
That's fantastic.
and it's all because I came across your channel, but I prayed for it. I did. I, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be emotional, but
That's
I
okay.
mean,
Believe
what
me,
I've
it's
seen,
okay.
what I've seen is a miracle. But I know that God gave this to us, and evil men kept it from us.
Yeah.
Um, it was something that will heal everything, everything. Myself. Okay, I'm going to interject a small story about myself. But 2 years ago, for 15 years, I've dealt with Candida and UTIs.
Yeah.
And it was just an ongoing thing. Take the antibiotics, then take the antifungal, take the antibiotics for 15 years. And it got so bad 2 years ago, I had green slime coming out of me.
Yeah.
And I had already been to I didn't have insurance at the time. I'm not going to say why, but I had already been to the urgent care like 3 times. And then 6 months later, I went to an OBGYN 3 times, and same cycle, antibiotics. It just didn't matter. And then I went to a primary care doctor. I have insurance now, but anyway, he gave me something to inject up inside, which it worked. Again, everything seemed to work temporarily, and then it would always come back. And it's something I have fought for 15 years, and I am 100% healed. Um, no more problems. I mean, my urine used to smell like my feces when I went to the bathroom. And I would pray at night that God, please get me through this, because I don't want to die. And I seriously thought that I couldn't get any help and I was dying. But myself, I'm cured. I'm 100%, and I'm so thankful. And I'm so thankful for you and my father. It's an amazing story.
How long did it take you? What did you do? Like, you just did the regular protocol with the lemon juice and water? Did you
Yes,
do
sir.
anything? That's it. How long did it take
I
you?
only 6 weeks for myself. Now my father has, months to go,
Yeah.
probably, but it's just amazing to watch someone go from their deathbed to wanting to live life again, and doing, you know, he could continue to lay in his chair, but he feels the improvement and he sees the improvement. I mean, the cancer in his ear, when you see those pictures, I mean, it's only 3 weeks, 3 weeks of treatment, and it's almost gone. And he had already told the doctor he was not going to have surgery on his ear anymore. It just didn't matter. He was tired. He didn't
Yeah.
want to be cut on anymore.
Yeah.
And he can see the improvement, and my mother can see the improvement, and she didn't believe it at first. She was like, you're not going to treat your father like a guinea pig. He's not going to be a lab rat. And
Huh.
I went to my dad and I said, do you trust me? And he said yes. And I said, I promise you. And this is because, I mean, in the beginning, I had learned of this lady named Barbara O'Neill, and I started taking him off of his medications and replacing them with herbs, just because of the side effects from the medication.
Sure.
But the whole time, I mean, within a week or two of starting those herbs, I started him on the ivermectin, because that's when I heard about it. And I cried when I first heard you, and I told my sister, I said, this is the piece of the puzzle that I've been searching for.